Hey there, welcome back. It's Brian Nesline, psychic, clairvoyant, intuitive, spiritual card reader. I'm going to give you some spiritual tips for your spiritual trip. It's a daily free pick a card, oracle card reading to help all of us spiritual beings having human experiences. So let's see what we're going to pick for our highest good right now, right here. We'll go into this reading and see what it is. Oh, the acceptance card. Now, right off the bat, we want to know that obviously we need to accept reality just as it's unfolding. When we accept reality as it's happening, it puts us in a better place to be able to change the things we can. Now, some things are difficult to accept, right? Oh my God. Sometimes information or people's behaviors are in a way really offensive, or they are just something that downright we get emotionally disturbed about. So if the pie that we're eating is yucky, we still need to find that ability to accept it before we can do something about it. So what it's showing here is she is the waitress in the card. She is the server. So we want to adopt that role as a server in life. We want to know that we're here to serve. Who are we here to serve? Well, are we here to serve other people and get walked all over? No, that can't be it. But wait, what are we here to serve really? Well, the card is letting us know that we are here to serve the light. The light. What is the light? The light is those inclinations, those inspirations, that feel good energy that you just know is around you, just know is inside you. It is really that inner you, that spiritual you, that white light, non-material spirit that lives in each of us. It's easy to know it as awareness or consciousness, or if you close your eyes, you just sort of get a present sense of it. Like, what's this thing that's inside me looking through my eyes? That's been there since I was a little child. That is what we're talking about. We're there to serve that being that is in us, that is us. So you can see it here in the card. We are a dual being. We have a spiritual self and a mortal self combined. Now, it's going to be easier for us to accept reality when we know this. That's why acceptance is in white right here. When we know that we are a spiritual being having a human experience, then we have this place back here that we can go to and just kind of hang out and be like, yeah, reality bites. Yeah, this sucks. Yeah, that hurt. Mentally hurt, emotionally hurt, or sometimes, ouch, I bumped my head earlier, it physically hurt. I have to accept it though. We want to accept reality as it is. Now, once we do that, and we can do that by pausing and breathing at times of emotional disturbance, if we just stop, take that breath, right? We want to train ourselves to be able to have a reaction to emotional disturbances that leads us to take a deep breath. If we pause and get calm when emotionally disturbed by focusing on our breathing or by gasping a big breath, what's going to happen is we are going to create space between ourself and our spirit. We're going to create this material world that includes the non-material spiritual self. That's why you see it in the card here. See, the red is called the root chakra, and that represents the material world. And in this case, the material world is expanding to include not just ourself, but our spirit. By pausing and taking a breath throughout the day when strong emotions happen, that is going to train us to be one who can serve the light much clearer. Because those breathing techniques, that reaction to strong emotions or strong information or offensive information is going to buffer that incredibly powerful response or reaction that we usually have. It's going to help soften it enough and sweeten it a little bit, sprinkle in some of that sweetness into our ouch experiences. And from that place of just somewhat dialing down the emotional disturbance, just getting it a little bit lower so we can rise above it, that's going to allow us to pluck these cherries from that space of anything is possible up here in our conscious imagination. We're going to have that intuitive sense of what to do next once we accept a situation. So we can't deny situations. We can't fight situations. We can't run away from situations. Not that any of us are doing that, but we do tend to react. Somehow we get pushed when strong emotions or strong information is offensive or is ouchy. And if we can just develop that practice of pausing and breathing so that we can buffer that and take those mortal hits, then it'll bounce us right into our spiritual self, boom. And that's when we can pluck the cherries of new responses to bake into the pie to serve the light to the world, to serve it to the people that are offensive, to serve it to the situations, the relationships that are a little brittle, to serve it and buffer and hold that space for the customer, for all the people who are coming up to get the light from you, Remember, you are at the center of a universe called your personal self. And all of the people in your personal life are there coming up to your counter, coming up to your personal experience, to your conscious space, to be able to interact with you. In a very real way, we each have our own restaurant, and hopefully we're getting rest in it. We each have our own restaurant, our own world, our own personal experiences. We have our own bank accounts, we have our own cars or whatever. We have our own life story, our own emotions, and our own facts. We have our own restaurant. And again, hopefully we are getting rest in it by getting back there and knowing that we are a spiritual self and a human self combined. By accepting reality, we can then bring down the new ideas, the new things that we can place into the world as responses to the people and situations that come up. Now, the other thing you're going to see here is the counter's got that little green hue to it. Why? That green hue is the spiritual heart chakra, another way of saying wellness, health, vitality. We want to make sure we're feeding the people our best meals. And we can do that better if we accept reality, accept it the way it is, and then get back into that space and take inspired action. Then we're not doing it out of resentment. Then we're not doing anything out of fear. Then we're not doing anything out of like paying anyone back. No. Instead, we are living as spiritual beings, channels for the light in our personal life and serving the very best that we can. Look at the other thing she's got here. That might look like a little serving spatula, but it's not. It's really a diamond of the white light in her hand. So goody good. Boom, 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 boom. Know that you really do have that diamond, that faceted diamond, the many-faceted diamond of existence is happening through you. So sometimes the light is shining brighter. Other times there's a few little, marks on that facet of the diamond. In any case, remember that as you experience each person, place, and thing in your day, you're really experiencing an aspect of yourself. You're really serving yourself. Accept this idea that you are living in a reality where the way you're treating others is coming back to you in a very metaphorical, symbolic, or sometimes literal way. I guess you could call it karma, but really it's just simply what we express gets pressed back into us. Or since we really are the center of our reality, since you are the center of your world, what you put into your world is what you're getting back out from it. So do your best accepting this life, really, this life as a spiritual being that decided to embody as a mortal and live out your story. Now, the other thing that we can do here is see this little gray border here. This is such good news because the world is basically duality, black versus white, up versus down, negative versus positive, good versus evil, blah, 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 blah. And this is showing us, since we accept that duality is a real thing, that there are oppositions in the world. Since we accept that, then we can start to work with that idea and say, well, wait, I am glad that there is opposition. I am glad that this is a marker and that this is a pen, because I need the opposition, I need duality to create the differences, to create the separation between things, so that we can have different things in this world to interact with. See, duality, black and white, gives us all of that building block to be able to have the difference between blue and red and light and letters, or else we'd see it all as one thing. And what good is that? We can't really operate if it's all just one white light without any variation of frequency. Just like if the white light wasn't broken down in different ways, we wouldn't see the colors of the rainbow. But we want to do that here on earth because that's the point. Come into the world as a spiritual being, accepting our true identity as a conscious awareness spirit and a physical mortal self combined. Then do the best we can to embody the light through our words, through our descriptions, through our actions, through the way we treat ourselves and others, through the things we write, the things we sing, the things we express, the emotions, the everything you do. And remember, you're designed to do some special stuff that nobody else is doing. So be you big and bold, take those risks. You've got nothing to lose at all by being the best you that you feel inspired to be. So know that this gray here means that we love duality now because it's not a war. It is the building blocks. Look, my little chopsticks now, right? It's the building blocks that we can yummy, eat the spiritual food that is being served all day long, that we are serving ourselves. By what we put out into the world, we get back to us. So the gray means that we've risen above duality. We don't have the war of black and white anymore. They are friends. That's what the gray is. They are friends. They are blended together and they become one. Then new inspiration. Oh, so much fun serving the world. We're the ones eating. Everything that we put out goes right back into our own conscious experiences. So enjoy your day. Enjoy this acceptance card. If you want to know more about pausing and getting calm to diffuse strong emotions, watch my video called Mindful Conscious Breathing. Really, watch any of the videos on my channel that deal with rising above strong emotions. Those are going to be practices that are going to help. If you want even more, check out my website that has a free course on it called Teach Self-Awareness Identity Repositioning. You can get it at www.teachselfawareness.com. And on that website, you're also going to be able to find other practices that are going to help. I'll put something down in the description so that you can get to that link easier. I want you to enjoy your life here on earth. I'm here to be a helper, some spiritual food for your journey. Like this video, please. Hit the little thumbs up like button if you liked it. Also, subscribe to this channel. Hey, press the notification bell. That way you're always going to get new videos. I'm publishing videos daily now. Daily spiritual oracle cards, readings for your highest good. Come along the journey with me. Let me be a positive influence, or at least a positive projection of information for you to help you along your way. Take care, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow in the next video.